Well, it's been the debate of the morning here on CNBC. If you caught Squawk Box, NFTs and taxes. Robert Frank has more on the nasty surprise crypto holders may be in for. Robert, this is such an interesting topic. We've been talking a ton of NFTs, but this is something collectors really have to keep in mind.
Yeah, and a lot of them are just learning about it this morning. The collectors buying NFTs with their cryptocurrency gains could face large tax bills this year for deals most of them thought were actually tax-free. And it's all because of an IRS rule around using cryptocurrencies to buy any good or service. Say you bought $100 worth of Ether back in 2018, and it's worth about $1,800 today. If you use that $1,800 in Ether to buy an NFT, you would actually owe a capital gains tax on the $1,700 gain in the Ether as part of the purchase. So as soon as you bought that NFT, you would owe a capital gains tax of $340. If you held that crypto for less than a year, that's a short-term gain, you could owe as much as $600 in taxes. Now, the reason for all this is that the IRS considers crypto a capital asset, not a currency. And if you exchange crypto for any good or service, you immediately recognize a capital gain or a loss. Experts say most people who are buying NFTs today are using their appreciated Bitcoin or Ether, and they're not aware of the tax. Most platforms that sell NFTs aren't reporting the taxes to the IRS because they don't have the price history for every buyer. And the tax does not apply to non-American overseas buyers, which means the buyer of that $69 million Beeple NFT that sold at Christie's last week, he's a resident of Singapore, so he doesn't owe any tax. But Beeple does pay taxes on the proceeds since he was the artist and the seller. I calculated his state and federal taxes could be as high as $20 million, depending on what his fees were to the auction partners. But guys, as John put it so well last week, I think he can still afford to buy a lot more hype buttons.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.